Do you like career advice? Yes. I've got career advice for you right here. I think this is what you should do with your life. Sleep easy.
You think I should become a pacifist?
Wow, rude.
You think
that sounds like Matt Pack. Either executioner or pacifist. One of those two.
I refuse to be the Shabaloth again.
I love how you said, I want to give you career advice, and I'm the assassin.
Beautiful.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
Ooh.
Oh, Nelly.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Bye, Ben. Yeah, that's actually a fantastic coincidence. Marker, game start. Ben is my Ezio. he is. I'll make sure to say that in the night info. That seems appropriate to me. Okay, we're definitely giving gossip. We're also going to give goodbye. Oh, you don't want out? You just wanted to look at the door. Okay, sure. Well, that's fine. Yeah, The Godfather does good things. Oh, that's interesting. A tea lady that's sitting next to a minion. Crash is surrounded by evil. Poor Crash. Crash has a hearty amount of patience. Abandoned. Interesting. So now typically this is a great opportunity to make Abandoned drunk so that Crash can use his own ability once. But I think it'll be more interesting if we make Crash drunk here. You learn a 0. I want to look something up. It does not detect characters who woke for any other reason, such as if the storyteller woke a minion to let them know who the demon is, woke the demon to give them their starting info, woke a player due to ability of a different character. Okay, that's good. So minion info and demon info do not register to the chambermaid. That's really good. It's okay, he's patient. He is pretty patient. He's a good guy. We have a good group. We have a very good group. All right. I died. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I was
Look at
inspired.
that.
Oh, I forgot.
Dang, everybody just kind of sprints off.
Yeah, we do that.
I forgot to tell Ben that he's your Ezio.
I'm a
Nope.
Popo.
Okay, you're Poe. I am assassin.
Oh, beautiful. I'd like to try to hide the fact that I'm Poe as much as possible. Tonight I'm going to kill one person.
Okay.
And then if you also kills, I'll let someone know. I'll let you know when I'm going to charge.
When
if you wanna...
Yeah, so when we're in public town time, fake a gossip and use the word Poe in that gossip. And that'll tell
And
me
that's to let you know when you're going to
when
kill
you
someone
need
that
me
night?
to kill someone. Yep.
Okay. All right, I'll try to remember that. Thanks, bye.
Really good for once.
This is the game where I'm actually good. I've got another blue token. It's rare, but I got 2 blue tokens in one night. Or sorry,
Wow.
in one session here. So
Very
we go.
important information. Listen.
So I've been doing a special thing. I'm going to give you 3, but
Okay.
it's out of 4, so you might not even get my real ability. So I'm like letting you know that you might not get but I'm going to do different ones to different people.
So you have 4 that you're giving people. Like you have a group
I'm only
of
giving
4.
you 3 out of 4, but like I'm only speaking from that 4. So
Interesting. Okay.
I could be the
A 3/4 for
grandmother,
3/4.
the
Okay.
gossip, or the professor.
Grand gossip.
I mean, that does make sense. The professor
Okay.
wants extra protection.
We'll see if you're actually telling the truth on any of those.
I like it, Crimsonite. Clever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Crimsonite is a voice
Yeah,
actor
and I
recorded
think
in this
you're evil.
closet.
Why?
I don't know, vibes today.
I never know how to answer that because it's like, what do I say?
You're not being all schemy and out loud the way you are when you're good, and
Yeah,
like you're
so-
aggressive when you're good.
You could try and execute me.
I
and
love
we
you.
can see what happens.
I'm gonna talk to Mars.
Okay.
Pacifist innkeeper.
Yep.
All right. Good talk.
Hello.
Hey, so I've a vested interest in finding out what your role is.
Why do you have a
but
vested
I think,
interest?
Because my positioning matters with my role, and I think abandon is evil just on a social read from right now. So maybe it won't matter what my role is, but I could be a protective role.
Okay. I am the innkeeper.
Okay. That's interesting. When do you act? Do you act?
It says each night, but I'm
or do you-
assuming I didn't act the first night because I'm assuming that.
Yeah, you act every night from then. Cool. Okay. And you choose 2 players. They can't die tonight, but one is drunk. Okay. Cool. Well, just in case abandon is good and just being real sus, maybe don't pick me. But yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He's not the
Business
first
of
person
hard
to say that
claiming,
about Matt.
because I am the gambler. I'm looking for one more hard claim to get before, because I've gotten 2 hard claims, and I'm just going to go for those 3. And then if I'm still alive after that, then I'll have to find someone else to gamble.
Interesting. Okay. You know what? That's fine by me. And actually, it's not going to do you any good today, probably, because I'm the sailor and I drank with you.
Oh, okay. Well then, it wouldn't have mattered. It would have affected me last night, which wouldn't have mattered. So you might have been made drunk. Is the concern I'll have there? Because you don't get to gamble night 1.
Oh yeah.
So they may have made you drunk.
It's the royal
Peter might have
they.
done that just because it would have no effect on me. We can test it if you want today, or we can wait. I don't know.
That's funny.
No.
Do you want to be a pacifist, or you can try to be minstrel and get into a hard claim with someone?
Yeah, I'll
take
try and
that
be
chance.
minstrel. We'll see what happens. There's a
Wait, are you
convenient
big
play
into the
battle.
Assassin's
If
Creed
we can
games?
Him or her, then we have another player on our team.
Oh, maybe
Love
it's
to
maybe
know who they
Chat
are.
and
No idea.
us.
Oh, you just learned.
Chat
Okay, cool,
and
cool.
me.
All right, bye-bye.
Chat and the royal we.
Talk to Yenza.
Okay, and I was asking if you trusted your neighbors.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm not 100% sure about Yenza, but I don't have anything like specifically that I'm like,
You do. Interesting. I've dabbled in Assassin's Creed. I have a couple of them, but I don't think I've played more than a couple hours.
Oh, I didn't tell you anything, Jacob. I keep doing that to like so many
We'll
people
talk
today.
straight. We'll talk first thing. We'll talk first thing.
Okay. Cool.
Thanks for the info.
Uh-huh.
All right. Ben is
All
the
right.
vizier. I forgot to say that. And any gossips?
I'd like to gossip that Ben is the Viziorb. No, I'll actually gossip that there is an outsider in play.
Map Hack would like to gossip that the big bad is between Mars and Sewa inclusive.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
The smallest number.
Counter.
I'll repeat my gossip for the first time. I will gossip that at least one player will survive execution today due to a good ability.
Crimson,
I
I
would
would like to gossip. Oh, go ahead.
I would like to gossip that there is either a Shavalith or a Puka in play right now.
That's
Crimson,
familiar.
Crimson, I would like to gossip that there's a mastermind in play.
All right. Nominations are open.
Bandon nominates Map Hack.
Bandit nominates Matt. Tell us about it.
Hi, buddy. Haven't talked to you all game. Wanted to know what wanted to just get something on that side of the circle.
I am responsible for a good time.
But not a long time.
Five
might have
votes.
to
We'll put Matt
just
back on the block.
response.
Oh, what do I do?
I had a very bad social read from Map Hack, and I would like to see this for reasons.
Well, it's too late for me. Sorry, sir.
Jeez.
4 is not enough. Any other nominations?
I was gonna put my hand up because I was like, yeah, nobody else is gonna put their hand up, and then suddenly Mars did. I was like, yeah, I don't know if I
Thanks
trust
for
that or
believing
not.
in it, Mars.
Map Hack nominates Mars.
Map nominates Mars. Tell us about it.
He put his hand up.
Mars, your reply.
I'm not evil.
5 votes. We'll put Mars on the block.
Surprisingly, the most convincing defense for Mars all night.
An actual defense.
3 is not enough. Any other nominations?
I love Mars.
I'm trying to think if I've heard of anyone that I think should be nominated. I haven't.
Crash nominate Crash.
Crash nominates himself. Tell us about it.
At the risk of triggering the chain of events that occurred in Game 1 for science.
For science.
5 votes.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, we have 5 votes on this.
Yeah, we've got 5.
Oh.
I don't want to put more than that on it.
5 is enough for science.
We are a town of science.
We're big fans of science.
We don't have any
stand
saints
by.
in this town.
I'm gonna nominate Abandon.
Ben nominates Abandon. Tell us about it.
He was Riot last game and sat next to Sawa, who was also Riot last game. Get him.
Neighbors.
And Abandon dies. Abandon, who do you want to know? I'm sorry. Your reply.
That's good enough for me. No, I've already outed myself to multiple people. I'm gonna wait one day to out myself to a town, but I would like to have one night.
5 votes. Well, why am I agreeing and disagreeing? 5 votes. Yeah, you can have one more day as far as I'm concerned.
That's good to me. yeah, storyteller, this checks out. I have a grimoire right here.
And
All
it
right.
says abandon is the atheist? Wait a second.
Hold on.
Just a minute.
But one of the rules that I broke was that I didn't tell you what your role was. Any other nominations?
What a champ.
Did you catch a fly, baby?
No.
Is that what that was?
No,
Did
it's
you
a
try?
gnat, and I did
Did
not
you
catch
try?
it. I did.
That was. I saw the effort there. I thought we were doing a salute, but I was like, oh wait, no, that was a fly swat.
Guys, I think she likes me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like she's flirting with you.
Unless.
So, anyways, we want to kill Crash.
For science?
Closing in 5.
She blinded me with science.
Science.
Crash is executed and dies.
Scientifically interesting.
My hypothesis has a conclusion.
Great. Now we can't even do vivisection. God.
We can.
Get the
Oh my. All right, no more sailor. But we do have an innkeeper, which is fun. A monk sitting next to a tea lady would be so powerful. Fascinating. He chose Ben and yes. Oh man. And Yangela as courtier. It's a no. Wow. That's tough. That's tough. You're making Netsio's necklace? That's exciting. That's fun. That actually works out. That's very fortunate. Thanks? I never played Assassin's Creed. Mel, you have your reply. Professor? Honestly, Crash would be a great choice. Is the music a bit loud? I can turn it down. Welcome, Lancelot! How's that? Yeah, that's a really good play to make sure that she only kills the one person. She could have charged tonight. That would have been interesting. But then it would have revealed... I can't hear it anymore. That's what I. Oh, balancing music, especially because different songs are louder and quieter. Ugh. Abandon and Jensela, you get a 2. They both woke up due to their ability. Okay. Yeah, the last song was abnormally loud and seemed louder because people weren't talking over it. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, we're well out of this playlist. We should move to a different playlist to avoid copyright. Because it's just suggesting random songs. It's good where it is now? Okay. Okay, this playlist will be copyright safe. Here we go. Good morning, chat.
Jacob, I love you.
Abandon died in the night. Talk about it.
Say what now?
Okay, Ooh. Very interesting.
Did you tell anybody else?
Yeah, I told a couple people.
Well, that feels like.
Oh, we don't do song requests. Song requests make me nervous.
He said he wanted to.
Yeah, only Abandon died.
One turn.
Chosen specifically by the big bad to be killed, or I gambled wrong, and there's a Poe charge or Zombool.
So you gambled Yenza
as the courtier, which is what she hard claimed to me, and she told me she was fine with me gambling.
She chose Abandon as well.
Either she lied to me, in which case I would put heavy sus on her,
sure,
or she's one of 2 living people that I've told my role to. The third was I also told Crash, but Crash is dead.
Okay.
And seems, and he hard claims Sailor, seems justified.
Sure.
So there's a possibility that either you or Yenza went after me for hearing Gambler and taking hard claim from me, or giving a hard claim to me.
Still, I don't know who he gambled.
I don't know either. He could have died from his own gamble, or he could have died from my gossip, right? To try to frame that player, because, if my gossip is true, Puka chose you night 1, and so they're behind a kill already, right? And then there's also the gossip kill, so that could be a balancing thing. I don't like playing meta too much, but I wouldn't be surprised if he offed a gambler for it.
Maybe, but like I said, evil. Me picking evil night 1 or me picking goon night 1. I think are really the that's the other world. But in a world where I'm not chosen by Big Bad, me choosing evil or the
good
goon
work, Ben.
Her again. So I know you woke up last night. Which means, so you woke up last night, that means you used your ability and then you died.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna ask Peter while he's here.
All right.
Rules clarifications.
Yes.
Hi, Peter. To confirm, a character who is considered having woken up due to their ability, is that even if they choose not to use the ability, but you've woken them to ask them?
Yes.
Like per courtier.
That's frustrating. I thought I had a lead. I thought it was like, game, I've got you. No, I do not. The game still has me. Okay, cool. I just wanted to confirm. Thanks, Peter. You can go back to hide. Unless.
Okay,
I'm gonna talk to Yenza. And see what's going on.
But according to him, he said he told other people he was the gambler too. But anyways, so he is dead. But he was also our only kill in the night, so I think that he got sniped. I feel like it got back to the big bad that he was the gambler, and that's something that he has done himself. If you find the gambler, you kill them, and whoever they gambled, they're suspicious of. So that's something that's going on right now. But watershed?
Okay.
Watershed.
I'm going to go and try to find out more, but check in later.
Bye.
Give the Sailor a chance to prove themselves.
I mean,
so him
but
encouraging
I'll
me
say
not
as a storyteller myself, I will drunk the Sailor night 1, even if they don't choose any of those scenarios you said. It definitely makes it more likely, but it doesn't 100% guarantee.
Right. Like I said, I'm not
the demon did know. The demon specifically chose to kill Abandon to make sure that he couldn't tell if it was a gambler death or not.
He died then too, especially.
I mean, I think that was her logic, anyways.
Because like, yeah, if it was a living player, then I would get like keeping it secret because it could be Goon and everything. But the fact that it's him, that does read odd to me. I don't know what to make of that. So, anyways, good talk, man.
Yep.
Oh, I claimed to you, right? Hard claimed. Okay. Yeah.
So if you are the tea lady, that means Jens is evil.
Oh yeah.
Right? Because if they're both,
no, it doesn't have to be.
Well,
Charge would do the same thing, but they would
But
they would show their hand the next night.
Would be evil.
Yeah, but the chances of Abandon being evil when he dies.
So having another
he could be a
single
Zumble,
death tonight will
Zumble killed himself.
will make it. Well, I don't know. Will help sell worlds.
So there's definitely a way to.
Alright.
Yeah. So I would just think if you are the tea lady, question Yenza.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
That's true.
Bye.
Coco World. No.
Okay. Oh, are you the gossip? Are you the fake gossip?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Mars, let's talk.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Sounds
Awesome,
good. Bye. Ben, really quick, and then Sewa, I'll be right over.
Unless I'm trying to create worlds and figure out what's going on here. You foolish liars, all of you, I'm sure. I don't trust any of you.
You trust me?
Worlds.
I only trust you, Peter, because you said in the chat earlier that storyteller is allowed to be spicy. So if it gets weird, I still trust you're doing your job, right?
Yenza, or denied.
Oh no. What?
You will go.
Oh, Mel, that's
until
hilarious.
people respect you.
That's right. I have little ways to show my power, but one of those ways is the triple gong.
Right.
I don't entirely agree with your
rare
result then for
triple
other
gong.
reasons.
Got to bring Hell's Librarian back in.
They could.
Oh, you have other things?
I have other theories on why Crash was able to be killed.
Able to be died.
Oh,
Any
able to be
gossips?
died. I would like to gossip. I would like to gossip that our big bad is between Crimsonite, Map Hack, Mars, and.
Sorry, I was brain dead. Can you say that again?
One of the four of Crimsonite, Map Hack, Mars, or Bren.
Are
the big bad.
Thank you.
Thank you for skipping me.
Map Hack would like to
We like
gossip.
pairs.
Jacob specifically is the big bad.
Thank you for picking me.
Any other gossips?
Good thing I'm the real gossip.
So grateful.
Okay, nominations are open. Yes.
I'd like to nominate MacPack, please.
Jacob nominates Map. Tell us about it.
This is predominantly to test someone else's role. I would like to just gain a bit of data from this because I haven't got much solid otherwise, and I think this death could tell us something. MapHack is theoretically potentially okay with it, but I'll let him talk.
Matt, your reply.
Yeah, I'll just come out. I am the minstrel, and so that I ideally, would love to execute other people so that the drunkenness can kick in and we don't have any deaths in the night. But it is kind of a situational role, so if Tom wants to push this through for science, then it's not the worst role to lose, I suppose.
4 votes. We'll put Map on the block.
What if we killed all the minions with Minstrel in play again?
Science is dangerous.
Crash, you just have a bad taste in your mouth. 3 votes is not enough. Any other nominations? Clocktower science is very similar to Portal.
Mars, did you vote on that?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
Because I didn't know I was supposed to.
I also didn't vote on it, if it helps.
Yeah, a lot of people don't believe in science.
Yeah,
I am firmly.
I am dead. I have no power to believe in science.
Killed my
Right,
friend.
I'm very aware now. Who got nominated? What?
I got
nominated by
To be
David.
fair, his first
Like
part of
great
his thing wasn't wrong. Him being the minstrel is useful.
Mapac nominates Mars.
Map nominates Mars. Tell us about it.
I would like to try and use my minstrel ability, guys.
What are you implying there?
Yeah, right?
Great.
Mars, your reply.
I'm the innkeeper, so I mean, I guess if I die, I can't use my ability, but that's fine.
4 votes. We'll put Mars on the block.
I have tentatively heard that Mars might be in a double claim. Tentatively.
Okay.
5 is enough. Any other nominations today?
Feels to me like Mars is good based on vote count and how he read to me socially, but I could be wrong.
I haven't spoken to him.
How many votes was that? 5?
5.
5.
That's kind of high. Like if it was
Yeah, that's-
exactly 4.
It is a little high.
That's what I feel.
Oh wait,
about
no,
it.
yeah, I'm flipping what you're saying. Yeah, I agree.
I feel like
See
he's
what
good because of
science
that.
does to
I'm
you?
trying to think who I might have double claimed to because I haven't double claimed, which makes me think that Jens is full of it.
Guys, I've triple claimed with myself.
The person might have told me it like in your 3 for 3s or whatever, and assumed it was a hard claim, but they were under the impression that you were something that they were also claiming. So I could be wrong on that.
I hard claim Ben. I am the Ben.
Abandon.
I'm
Hard
hard-
claims Ben, and it's executed. That's an outsider.
What are you saying? There,
What?
Peter?
Sorry. Social dynamics. Love you, Ben.
Created a custom Clocktower script with all of us as the characters.
Ooh, that would be a lot of
That'd be
fun.
great.
Yeah, can we make that?
Didn't we start to do that already?
I don't
Weren't we
think
like
so.
giving each other? We were like assigning each other like clock tower abilities in one of Peter's chats like last year.
You should do it.
I like. So how about the Bren? If you are in the game for over an hour, you are removed. Like a player seat is removed from the game.
You become drunk.
All right, I'm closing nominations in 5.
Suddenly really like this idea now, though. I
Ben
won't
is
lie.
just, if you're mad that you are the Ben, you might be executed.
Yeah.
Mars
No, if
is
you're mad that you're the
executed
Ben, another
If
player
you're
might be
mad, you're
executed.
and perishes, and everyone goes to sleep for
And
science.
everyone knows who you are.
Yay!
All right, that's interesting. We'll see what everyone does with that. The gambler does not act. We'll stall a little bit. Nabbit, I have such a sweet tooth. Yenza puts something sweet in front of me and I eat it. I'm a simple man. Shall we? What is it? It was cake, but she like crumbled it up and put it in the oven to warm it up, so it was like warm and comforting, and it was good. Very sweet. Make a choice. Cake. We can get rid of these tokens. The only time Mars predicted anybody, it was Ben and Yana. We love that. Boy. Jacob is now dead. That's smart, because that's going to cover the tracks of the tea lady, which was telegraphed pretty clearly to town. But that does mean that Mars looks like he is probably not a minion. So I think a charge could have made sense there. And waited to kill the following day. I think that's what I would have done. This could also be really interesting, what Crimsonite wants to do. He wants to sit. Sometimes I do a line of Oreos. Yeah, the professor is... We don't play with the professor very often. So I'm wrapping my head around what plays he can make. I think map hack's time is limited, but that's fine. I don't know if they found the goon yet. If I die, you are very suspicious. Yeah, but I think it's okay with that. I'm waiting to see if there are no deaths at night. I'm okay with that. You learn a what? Off of map and Yenza, because Yenza woke up. Professor can resurrect Jacob. Just predict. Just predict. It's easy. Yeah, actually, a Tea-Lady resurrection would be huge if Crimsonite is able to believe Jacob. I think map's days are numbered, but that's okay. I don't expect that he's going to get a Godfather kill. He created the goon. That's the biggest thing that he did. I think Godfather is much stronger with the Sentinel in play. I thought about putting it in a Sentinel, but decided against it this time around. Oh well. Alright, shall we?
Nope, can't. I mean, no, that was negative. Yes, I can.
I can too announce the death of Jacob. There must have been something in that wedding cocktail. Talk about it.
Just one.
What's chapter?
Yeah, that's real interesting map.
Base outsider count is 0.
Can we talk?
Yeah,
for 10 players.
Sure.
10 players is rough for that reason.
Oh my.
Said that earlier. I don't trust you a little bit. Not from the beginning.
Yeah.
I should have trusted my gut on that social read.
I'm just the minstrel dude. I don't know what else to tell you.
You're acting way too weird for just the minstrel. Just the minstrel. Oh, I'm just a minstrel.
And that tells us that Mars was in fact a minion.
No.
Assuming that the gossip is true, which I kind of have to, I think, for my world to be true.
In what way does that tell us that Mars is a minion? Because everyone would have been drunk and there would have been no death. You cannot spin him into a minion. You are evil. You are so evil.
You're evil. You're the Zamboul.
I make the good Zambuli. Okay.
Yeah, I think Maps. Map
I'm
is
not
caught.
trying to explain why Mars died or whatever.
Fair.
I'm saying that I think that's the big.
Yeah, it's a good play, Lancelot.
I'm leaning toward either you lied to me and you're the big bad, or Poe chargers on Bool, and that's why there was only one death. But then, or wait,
Zamboul. So we have killed somebody every day, and from my understanding, Zamboul can't kill.
Yeah, you're right. So I'm leaning toward maybe. That's where I'm trying to figure out why I died, because I don't buy into the Puka world.
Because.
Just doesn't. I'm running out of places
because
where
you have to have a solve. Because you have to have solved it. That's
because you have to lie to me because you're evil.
Of course. Duh.
Oh boy.
I would have
so
because I would have believed. I would have potentially believed the argument that Crash was Puka poisoned because he was claiming Sailor.
Crash, we nominated him though. We killed him.
And he shouldn't have died because he's Sailor, but
I
he chose
died
to
as
drink with me.
Sailor in our first game. If the Sailor makes
After
themselves drunk.
after 2 days, though, usually you don't make the Sailor drunk day 1, unless they choose an evil player or they're poisoned.
Sure. So you think that Crash was poisoned and you died?
He was drunk. I don't know.
Because I never trust you. you and Yenza are the most accomplished liars in this game. Just so
I don't know.
That is
Accomplished.
fair. I accept that I am commonly perceived as evil, despite statistically most often being on the good team.
So, but
yeah,
theoretically, if Yenza was is the big bad and I protected her,
I would sell a Poe World, I
then
think.
she could have possibly been drunk.
Poe World makes more sense. Poe that just
protected
isn't
her
charging.
again that first night that I could protect someone.
Yeah.
A Poe that heard about the gambler would definitely kill the gambler to frame.
Yeah, if I had to get, I don't know, Crimsonite's being a little bit weird. I still don't know anything about.
For the tea lady, that could make sense.
Yenza gave me 3 when we talked to her, and Ben gave me his riddle.
But
so I don't really have a whole lot of solid
the tea lady
information
could
on
make
anyone that's
sense
on that side of the circle.
And you are the core TA.
For
I'm
him.
sorry, but just because of
Well, how about
the first night death.
How about we let me use my ability and we see what happens? How
Yeah,
about that?
fair enough.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thanks.
Not to meta it either. Not to meta it, but Pitoni came in at a really funny time.
Give me storyteller advice. How would I be running this game?
I don't know. I think you should just be everywhere at once.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna go elsewhere.
Historically, it's been a little while since I've played with Jacob, but historically I was pretty good at reading Jacob. I hit a pretty hard sus on him game 1 today, and when Yenza hard bought into it. Oh, Jacob wants to join this, or Jacob wants to chat. I'm gonna...
Oh, okay. Yeah, go chat with him. That's fine.
Yeah.
Hey,
so you're you're tea lady?
Tea lady.
Yeah, I think Mapack is a minion.
I don't trust him even a little bit. From the beginning, he's been the most sus person I've ever talked to, and I thought it was just him being good.
I think he's a minion because I think he's a minion because he's playing a very loud game. Yenza is also evil, I'm pretty sure. I gambled her as Courtier and died, and she's trying to push the world now that I was Pucka poisoned, and then that you were Pucka poisoned.
Sus to me based on.
I mean, Pucka World is kind of convincing. I think that the social vibes are off.
Innkeeper pretty early.
But yeah, Abandon being Pucka poison night 1 makes a lot of sense. If I was a Pucka, that would be a great choice. And then the tea lady shenanigans.
Sorry about what?
Would be a great choice. The Pucka World is not a bad sell.
Oh
Gong, but not for Gongdend.
Thank you, Yenza.
You're welcome.
I typed it in chat last game because I didn't hear it all game and I was sad about it.
I need to convince alive people of what I believe. I'm just realizing it was like, yeah, I'm on the same page as a dead person and neither of us can do anything.
I believe you, Jacob.
I'd
Good,
like to
thank
believe
you,
you.
You're welcome.
Hey, we'll talk, Brent. This is good.
Okay. I'm on the side of believing.
Any gossips?
Pretty sure everyone knows I'm the gossip by now, so...
What do you mean? I'm the gossip. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm hearing some dope.
I hard claimed my role yesterday.
We got 6
so.
alive. If we execute today, that takes us to 5. 1 dies at night. From Big Bad, that's 4.
We get 2 kills.
If I kill someone, that would take us to final day tomorrow. Or if I gossip and kill someone, that takes us to final day tomorrow. If
Do
I
we
think
have a
that gives
suspicion
us
as to
2 days. So I'm not going to gossip.
I think not gossiping is the play.
Do we have a suspicion as to which Big Bad it is?
I think it's a Puka.
Oh, that's...
I don't know much about Crimsonite, so I'm between Crimsonite and Mapack.
I think either Pucka or Poe is my guess.
Yeah.
Then what's been...
We haven't had any Poe charges yet, though, so they've been kills 1 by 1. So I think Abandon was the first Puka kill, and Jacob was the last Puka kill, which means the night before they died, they were poisoned.
So
Or
the
it could have just been a normal
Tuesday's
Poe
the
kill.
first night?
Do what?
Nominations are open. Did I say that, by the way?
Oh.
No.
Okay,
Sarah
nominations are now
nominates
open.
Yenza
Ben
should
nominates
be
Matt. Tell us about it.
Jacob, do you mind if I out your info?
Oh, 100%.
You do mind? Okay, well.
No, sorry, go ahead.
So Jacob is the tea lady. Unfortunately, he died last night. Mars was clearly not protected by the tea lady when Mars got executed. So it's obvious that one of Mars or Map is evil. If Mars is evil, I think the only role he could be is Zumble, based on the information I've heard and social reads and everything. So it's either Map is evil or Mars is the Zumble, in which case we have plenty of time to double tap, especially with this execution. So
Map, your reply.
So the convenient thing that Ben left out is the world in which Jacob is not actually the tea lady, and killed by potentially Ben's gossip to I don't know, evil might
For
be
the
solved.
only death.
Yeah, that is in Bad Moon Rising. That is not unreasonable. So I spoke to Mars, and we both kind of believe that Jacob might not have been on the up and up about that. So I would not support this nomination. I do regret killing Mars, but based off of my role, I do know that he was not opinion.
3 votes will put Map on the block.
yeah, I was gonna say, can you get 4 on this just so evil can't tie?
Four is enough. Any other nominations?
Matt
His
Back
evil
nominates
little
Yenza.
face.
Map nominates Yenza. Tell us about it.
She gave me 3, but was very vague about her claims. So she's definitely one of my big bad candidates.
Yenza, your reply.
Courtier, Tinker, and Innkeeper. I am a bit vague.
She's a big
Curse
little
those 3
baby.
for 3.
I think she should
4 to
die.
tie, 5 to put on the block. Tinker, you say.
No! Remember, you love me.
I love you so much. Let me
I
show
love
you the
you.
ways.
Unless she's
Explosively.
the big bad, in which case she's
Suspicious.
2 is not enough.
Explosive
So,
amount of love.
If anyone would like to avail themselves of the opportunity, I did hear that Sewa is the goon, which could be true, or it could be a bluff. And if she is the goon, I think it would be a good idea to lock her in as good.
We don't know what she is.
We don't know if she is. I don't know if anyone.
there have been
Sewa
very
told
few
me
deaths.
she's not
But if
the
it is a
goon.
Puka
She
game, then
gave me a
that would mean
different-
that it's very unlikely that she was chosen.
She gave me a different role than what you're saying. I don't think that's a safe thing that you are claiming to do.
A goon has incentive to lie.
Your mom has incentive to lie.
She is a nice lady. You take that back.
She told you.
That would be a great setup for your adopted joke, but I don't want to make it.
I'll do it. Map, you're adopted.
All right,
You guys want
closing
to
in
declare.
5. Nap is executed and dies, and everyone goes to sleep.
Nine.
Nice.
Well, CB, interesting. I think that was shrewd. I'm wondering if they're going to notice the double bluff of Map nominating Yenza. And he was also potentially telegraphing to Evil to lock in the Evil player. Ben is almost certainly going to be using his ability tonight.
Let me tell you something. We are not coordinated today. Evil, we keep stepping on each other's toes. This is an absolute mess. So, I think I'm gonna try to turn Sale. I'm so scared because she's with Abandon. She is talking. Ben is like, you need to turn her. We need the numbers. I don't disagree. But I'm so scared. I'm gonna turn Sarah. I choose Sarah.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. I think I would have preferred the assassin to do that. But I get that they're having communication issues this game. Interesting. That also is a good play, though. That makes it clear that an assassin death didn't... Well, that makes it look like an assassination didn't happen. Yeah, it hides a Poe charge. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I think that worked out well. And now all good team has left is Bren, which is tough. From Good's POV, this is the final day for Poe. Well, maybe. I mean, they just had one more death happen in the night, unless they hear from Sarah. Oh no! Crimsonite was going to use his ability tonight. I almost forgot about the chambermaid. This list is so long, I oftentimes lose track of the bottom of it. I suppose I don't need to be at the top end of it anymore. I can be at the bottom. She might have a hard time... She might have a hard time picking evil players. Yeah, baby. We'll see. We'll see what Town does. Ben and Crimsonite. Whoop.
Hi.
What? Want to try again?
Yes. Weren't we just talking about this? Oh no. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Let's go with Crimsonite and who else is alive? Dead. Oh no.
Your options at the start of the night were Crimsonite, Ben, Yenza, and Sewa.
We're gonna go with Sawa.
Crimsonite and Sewa is also not a valid choice.
Oh boy. Okay. I guess we're gonna do this deductive reasoning. Crimsonite and Yenza.
It's also not a valid choice.
Crimsonite's dead. Okay. Cool. Ben is the gossip, I'm pretty sure, so he would not... Oh, no, he would have woken to be asked.
Gossip doesn't wake.
Gossip doesn't... Oh! Let's go with Ben and... Sawa.
You got a 2.
Thank you. Oh, quick question. Rules clarification. The goon... awaking due to their ability. The ability is when they are acted upon as a passive thing. Would they be awoken if they are acted on?
So the way that I read a goon, if a goon is woken up to change their alignment, then that would be since that's their ability that changed their alignment, then that would be waking them up to their own ability, is how I read it.
Okay.
But that is a finicky one.
Who did I pick again? I said Ben and Sewa.
Ben and Sewa.
And I got a 2. Okay. Thank you.
Good luck, bye!
I was gonna say, it's 5 left. It's a long night for how few people.
I'm sorry! I had to get milk for Crimsonite, because he needs some milk. Crimsonite's dead!
Ha! You guys can't blame me and Crimsonite for being on a team now. Take that.
But I can blame you for knowing what I was.
What do you mean I was dead?
Zombo!
I'm not a Zombo. Oh my gosh, fine. Execute me.
It's
again.
not a Zombool game. Because there have been deaths after there have been kills in the night.
I was trying so hard to be smart about this. Cool. Okay. We haven't had a chance to talk. So you're actually the gossip. And you did not gossip yesterday.
Mm-hmm. I think my only...
I don't... but you... Okay. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
She's like, wait, but I got a 2 on.
I think... I don't know if I've gotten 1 or 2 gossip kills this game. I know I've gotten 1. I don't know if I've gotten 2. So...
Okay.
What role are you, if you don't mind me asking?
This is a really good...
I'm sorry. I don't firmly believe your gossip claim. I'm sorry.
Sure. That's fine.
So I don't totally feel comfortable sharing the information so far. I'm probably gonna end up sharing it with town anyway. I guess. So
I mean, I have most of the town figured out at this point. Sans like who exactly the evil team is.
Can I ask who you have Mars and Abandon as?
Abandon is
Bloodshed,
the
Watershed,
and Mars
Woodshed.
is the innkeeper.
Innkeeper?
Yeah, and I'm
What other sheds are there?
Mars, maybe he's the Zombo, but otherwise I'm solid.
Yeah, that could work. It could also tell good that those are not who they want to kill.
She might be DA, but because I think it's a...
I got turned evil last night. But Mapback, the night before, the round before he died, he came to me and he was like, "Are you the goon?" And I was like, "Who's asking?" He said, "The Godfather." "But are you the goon?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "So you got turned evil?" And I was like, "No, I didn't." And he was like, "Oh, this conversation never happened."
Wait, so are you evil now?
Now, apparently now I am. So kill me later, but first let me make sure that other people die. Kill me later.
Wait, but okay, because if you're evil,
it still says that I am the goon, but I got a message that said I'm
so
evil.
If
but
you actually...
I might also.
You could be
Can I
totally
be drunk and have wrong info? I'm not sure.
Probably not. So if you are the evil goon, you would not want to execute who you actually think the big bad is. But I think you should still go for
I
it.
don't know. I don't understand.
Because that's like that's the point of the goon is it can swap, it can be an extra evil character.
Yes.
But who did you wait?
I don't know who chose me. I think it's Yenza because she was the first and only one who knew I was.
Oh man.
So
okay.
Oh, she wants to talk. She wants to
talk.
talk.
Because if she's I'm just trying to think of another outsider died. But okay.
Pool game.
That's funny.
I don't think it's a Zombool game. Admittedly, I'm leaning toward you being the third evil.
Well, okay, that's fair.
Which I know is not a world you want to consider, but
I mean, you can. I understand why you would consider it. I'm just trying to think through the deaths. Right, we've had 1 death a night.
Yep.
You died from your own ability.
Don't know that for sure. Could have been chosen and killed.
Yeah,
Yenza
sure.
seems
Or
to believe
maybe
that I was Puka poisoned and killed, and I don't buy into that.
Eh.
And then
It
she's
would
claiming
be-
that she courtiered the Puka last night, and I'm just like, okay, then that would have to mean
I think it would be
assassin.
a better case that Crash was Puka poisoned
Yeah,
and killed.
I could buy into that more readily.
Yeah, but I think it's a Zombool world. I think Yenza is probably like the assassin
Yeah.
who offed Crimsonite.
Because just before I got turned evil, I talked with Abandon, and we were like, "Today we're going to nominate Yenza. She's evil." And
oh, I know.
Now I'm evil.
Yep. So, anyways, yeah, just be careful about that. Goodbye, good luck.
Their abilities wouldn't have worked.
Yenza, can I get a hard claim from
Registers as dead is different from dead, though, for win condition purposes.
for winning, a Zombul, if there is a Zombul that is like registers as dead, right? Who got executed, has the shroud on him, isn't poisoned or anything like that, and there are only 2 players without shrouds. Does the Zombul win then, or does that go to final day?
I'm trying to remember.
I know I had
think...
it wrong, where evil wins if the big bad and one other player are alive. It's actually just 2 players alive. I'm just not sure how the registers as dead as alive. Or
my understanding, and you can tell me if you disagree, Peter, but my understanding was always registers as dead is different from being dead, and that the Zombul still counts as one of the 3 alive players.
Yeah, I think that's how I've heard the Zombul being run. It is odd to me because usually register as a technical term means interacts with the rules as if they were. So I don't like it, but I believe that the Zombul is an edge case.
Because like a recluse that may register as evil still doesn't win with the evil team. So
I believe that that's a yes, but don't. I mean, yes, you can, but don't.
I have never heard of that, but you could be right because the registers for the recluse. Yeah.
Because if you were to sometimes do that, it would basically just be a politician, but more arbitrary. You could go the other way too and just make the recluse register as evil and lose.
Sounds more fun because it's like what does it matter at that point, right? Then they're not playing to hamstring their own team.
Right? Okay, I just looked it up on the wiki. The game continues if just 2 other players are alive.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like it, but yeah, that's how I remember it.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to try shooting a corpse now though, abandon, because that'll give us 2 shots.
I'm worried that there's evil goon and 2 living evil players is the thing.
I can see that.
Me and my job talking to clients. Can I file an insurance claim for that? Yes, but don't.
I'm pretty sure Bren is good. I don't know that I believe that you're good.
So in theory, he could have gambled wrong, but also we only had 1 kill the following day, which means it probably wasn't a Puka charge. So
hey, Sarah.
Or not a Puka charge, a Po charge. I'm sorry.
Say hey.
That's what is inclining me to think Puka. Everyone's leaving, so I don't know why I'm explaining this.
Unless one of them were drunk from my ability.
So if either Ben or Yenza were drunk from your ability, I think it would have had to be Yenza because
it's a rare final day when you could put someone execution at just 1 vote. Yeah. I don't like it, but that's how
matter.
I think they've clarified
got
it.
Executed and died by the time
so yeah, I support it.
So
yeah.
No, the first day.
Sober and healthy.
He's already dead.
From day 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to work out, in my head, it's definitely Map and Yenza, and I'm just working, is it you or Bran in that 3?
I think it's Bran because I talked to Crimson Knight and to Abandon, and we think it's Bran. So it's probably Mapback, Yenza, Bran.
I had a pretty good read from Abandon.
Yeah, I think he's actually the gambler.
Yeah.
Because he told me that also first night, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Yenza will be the assassin.
So I think we have to push on map hack.
Yep. That's where I am.
That is
okay. So
wild world, given that you were trusting me.
Also, Sewa is the evil goon, so don't trust her. But you claim to be the god.
Flipping the token to evil.
I actually don't know if we can.
I don't know. My token's still blue, or
no. You are on. If you click on someone, then at the top you can, right?
You can assign them a
select
token.
Regular,
yes.
select good, select evil.
But
my token says blue as can be.
We're not supposed to have an outside.
Oh, there it is.
No, but if you're told,
unless there's a
godfather,
or Peter's trying
any gossips?
It's gotta be map hack.
Nope.
How would Peter make us think that there's a godfather because there's not a
straight up nope?
By putting
I gossip that somebody might gossip?
I gossip that I am not the gossip.
Oh, thank you. Not the gods. Nominations are open.
Yeah.
How many people do we have? Is it just the 4?
4 living players.
Yeah.
Is now is the time for just getting information out there?
Yep.
Could be, yeah.
Cool.
An option.
I'm worried that if there's 3 evil players alive, then
I don't think we have 3. I think we have 2.
We should have executed Sarah yesterday.
Well, if Sarah is now evil.
Sarah's evil.
I think Sarah's
That's why we have to
evil.
just push on.
Pretty sure Jens is evil, and I get vague evil vibes from Ben. I'm not, that's my
I
vibes,
always give
but-
off vague evil vibes, man. What are you talking about?
So
Because Yenza wanted to kill Matt
Riddles
because
are
he knew he
evil.
was the Zombul to throw suspicion
Let
off
me
of
alive,
him.
That is on a
people,
wild
Steve.
tangent
Friends
that I'm
trying to
just
say
on
the thing.
Yeah, please. Oh, sorry, wrong button. This one. I was told that I was potentially being secretive about my role, and I thought I was being pretty forward about it. So I wanted to be pretty forward, especially because we only have 4 people left. So I am your chambermaid. It was part of my 3 for 3 the entire time, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to die tonight because I think my information today or last night was poisoned. So night 1, I chose Abandon and Mars. I got a 0, neither of them acting. Makes sense, it's the first night. Night 2, I got Abandon and Yenza, both of them acting, or both of them having woken for their ability. Night 3, I chose Map and Yenza, and I got a 1. Tell me if that doesn't start to make sense at any point. And then last night, I chose first Ben and Crimsonite. I was not able to choose Ben and Crimsonite because that was the night Crimsonite died. I tried to choose Crimsonite and Sewa, or I think, and could not again. And that's when I realized Crimsonite was dead. So I chose Ben and Sewa, and I got a 2. If we are certain that Ben is our gossip, and I'm inclined to believe as much, that means I'm poisoned by a pucka, and I already think I know what's going on with Sarah being a potentially turned goon.
And then that would mean that
leaves
Jens is lying
Yenza.
about Courtier.
Jens is
choosing
not our
Pucka.
courtier. And also, I think our gambler gambled her as the courtier and
I
died,
did.
which I know there's other reasons that could have happened, but I think Jens is our go-to. I would like to, if that's...
Is that how the chambermaid works? That if you choose someone that's not alive,
If you choose a dead
Okay.
player, you're told it's
Yeah.
invalid and choose again.
It's invalid.
Ooh, so you can use that for.
Yeah. That's my information. It is now out there. So I think Yenza is our pucka sniping people throughout the game.
I mean, that makes more sense to me than Crimsonite's world that I'm the Zombul somehow.
Fair enough.
I think if we have a
Not-
Zombul world, we get down to final 2, quote unquote, with a dead Zombul hiding. But I think we need to execute someone today because
Bren will nominate Yenza.
Do we know what the
Bren
minions
nominates
are, though?
Yenza. Tell us about it.
I don't know who the minions. I think we might have gotten our minions at some point.
Godfather and
No.
Assassin probably.
Sarah is the turned goon, but with my information, Yenza's the only one left that would be evil and alive. If we think it's a pucka game, then she's the one.
I was gonna say, yeah. The only concern about leaving it till final quote unquote 2 is there could be a mastermind in play. But
Yenza, your
Fair.
reply.
Then we just kill into the same person.
Yeah, I don't know about the chambermaid stuff. That seems weird and wrong to me and whatever. But I am the courtier who chose last night the puka. I believe that Sewa or Bren, but probably Sewa. I don't know what's going on with Bren over there. Is our assassin who I think our assassin killed Crimsonite, and our puka has been made drunk. I am the courtier. I don't know what to tell you else about that, and that's it.
2 votes will put Yenza on the block.
If I die tomorrow, if this doesn't go through and I die tomorrow, it was the pucka.
There is a world in which the puka had chosen Abandon first.
I don't think so, but
No, because that would be why. If
Or
it's
is
clear-
enough. Any other nominations?
Yeah, that would explain why I died night 1 if
Yenza
the
would
Poker
like to
chose me.
nominate
Or...
Ben.
Yenza nominates Ben. Tell us about it.
He's the one I have in mind for the big bad.
Ben, your reply?
Oh, that evil
Oh,
things
no.
together.
Four votes will tie, 5 will put on the block.
Ugh.
I don't like
Words.
this.
Yeah, no, that's really bad. But we know Bren's good.
Pretty sure we're about to see your evil team. Yep,
Yeah.
there's your evil team.
Crap!
4 is a tie. Any other
It's fine on
nominations
Yenza.
today?
So what happens? Well, so one person dies, and then we're down to final 3 tomorrow.
Final
That-
3,
Nobody-
and it's
nobody's
probably
gonna
going to be
die.
all evil players.
Ben or Sarah, do you want to nominate
Oh, no, I
anybody?
was the only one. I'm so sad.
All
I
the...
would like to assassinate someone, but
Definitely not an assassin.
I nominate Bren for science.
Sewa nominates Bren for science. Would you like to make a case?
Science.
Bren, your reply?
She said it wrong, and it was very evil how she said it. It's for science!
We get one more vote.
Fourth time! I have to put on the blog.
One more vote.
I don't want to have to kill her. Somebody please.
One more.
No.
Please execute me so the pucka doesn't have to.
If Bren is doing a 3D chess full play though, like, oh my gosh.
How cool would
I'm
that
just glad
be?
I haven't come out and claimed Puka yet.
How cool would that be?
All right. Ben, do you want to nominate anyone?
I would like to nominate nobody.
Ben nominates nobody. Go ahead. All right. Nominations are closed. No one is executed. No one dies. And we'll see what happens tonight.
Good night!
Ben nominates Odysseus from the Iliad
I'm
and
so
the Odyssey.
sad. I felt so strong this game. I knew it was too good to be true to be left alive this long. I knew it. It's okay. I love you anyway. Thank you for letting me play longer.
Well, I was
it
right.
is.
I feel like
I'm
I
the
was right
evilest.
that Matt.
I was surrounded by evil.
Oh, I see what you're saying. If she had dropped, then the rest of
I'm so
town would have
sad.
known to raise.
Someone has to
Everybody.
debrief with me. Did I keep my information quiet too long or something?
No.
Yeah, at the end, I won't say. At the
Okay,
end
no,
there,
no,
when
no.
you shared that I woke up with abandon, I was like, well, fudge, that sucks. If that came out a little bit sooner, I think I would have been screwed a lot sooner.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Bran died in the night, and we're gonna call it there because Sarah has already found her evil team. Congratulations to the evil team! You have won! Blood on the Clocktower, Bad Moon Rising.
I was alone.
Good night.
Brett, I still love you.
I love you too, Sarah.
Maybe that's my favorite role of all time.
Interesting worlds out there. So, Abandon was the gambler who was pucka poisoned on night 1. Well, not actually, but that would fit. And if Jacob was pucka poisoned night 2, but that wasn't what happened because it was actually Abandon gambled Yenza as the courtier when she was in fact the Poe. Yenza also targeted Abandon in return to cover. On the second Crash, you were the sailor who drank with Abandon, and you made yourself drunk that night because I was trying to shake up the meta. That was all. That's all that was.
That was my story.
We had Bren, who gave you all her information. Interestingly, I thought it was interesting that I don't think that your story pinned anything on Yenza because when you read her, she could have been the courtier that woke up. That would still fit her story.
That's what I was wondering. When you wake to ask me if I use my ability, that still counts as me
That
waking?
still counts for the chambermaid.
We did confirm that earlier.
The only two things that don't count for the chambermaid is if you wake up for somebody else's ability, or if you wake up specifically for minion or big bad info on night 1. Those are the only two things that don't count for chambermaid.
Yeah, I forgot. I had asked that about Sarah, not about the other role.
Mars was the innkeeper who protected King Yenzela and Ben. And did make one of them drunk. So that was well done. You made Ben drunk. That leaves Map Hack, who, as you all figured out, was pretty suspicious, and was your godfather. Crimsonite was your professor, who was about to choose his ability when he was killed by Ben the assassin on the same night that Yenza converted Sewa, your goon. And that is Blood on the Clocktower. Everyone say goodbye, YouTube!
Bye,
YouTube.
You were so